Hello, and welcome to the Prod.cast, podcast where we talk work, life, and occasionally music. My name is Blake Bentley, and the other half of the podcast,
Switchblades for Kids.
Hey man, how you going?
Great, I'm doing fantastic.
It's funny because I've redone my entire setup, right?
Yeah.
I've built a new desk. Oh, you helped me move the thing out of my room.
Yeah, but I haven't actually seen the new desk.
Will,
so
you know
that's
what?
Really cool.
I'll put a photo up on the video.
Yeah.
Of the new desk setup, and then I'll show you after.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I've got my new desk set up, which also means my monitors have moved around, so I'm no longer looking at this monitor. I'm looking at this monitor. But It's different because the webcam is now on this monitor and not this monitor. So for the viewer, it looks like nothing's changed.
No, nothing has changed by the looks of it. But yeah, I think lots changed.
I'm loving it. It's nice. It's clean. I've got 2.4 meters.
Yeah, I'm looking at it now and I know exactly where it is.
Because that's the door to the kitchen. Yeah, and that's that weird cupboard.
Yep.
Yeah.
There you go. That's so good.
I love it.
Does it feel good having actual room for your keyboard and your mouse?
I have so much mouse. Like, look at my arm.
Yeah.
Look at all this mouse space, mate.
What's it like to take a deep breath and your lungs
room.
are full at capacity?
I have room. I can breathe.
Yeah.
I've got all this space on the other side, and literally all that's sitting there is, I'll show you, is this coaster. That's one thing.
I could see myself at that split second.
A Ushanka.
Nice.
Right?
Straight from City Beach.
And there's Ninja Star.
Wooden Ninja Star.
My wooden Ninja Star. It's big.
Yeah.
It's like I can Naruto run with my pain hoodie.
God fucking damn it. What have you been up to this week, man?
I am knocking a bunch of stuff over on my desk. I have been hella busy, Zachariah, because we bought a new house. No, that's not the new news. But we bought a house, and we have been building the fence.
Yeah.
You came over, 2 days ago?
Was it yesterday?
Yesterday?
I think it was yesterday.
Oh, holy fuck.
Yeah, dude, it was yesterday.
It was yesterday. Yeah,
so it feels like a couple of days actually passed.
Yeah, it feels like a few days. That's right. Yeah, it was yesterday. Yeah, you came over yesterday and helped me put some fence panels in. Yeah,
man. Honestly, it doesn't feel like a hard job. The hard part is...
Oh, the holes.
Man. Yeah. I reckon the holes were the hard part. Putting in the sheets, quite easy.
Putting the sheets in. It's a colorbond fence. Putting in, actually, this is, you know what? Bit of dad talk. Bit of tradie talk here. All right. Yeah. So, the listener, that's you, the listener. A bit of a tip. If you are looking at doing a colorbond fence, opt to get 3.1 meter rails. Now, you may be saying, Blake, the standard is 2.35.
Of course, 2.35.
2350. Why would you go 3100? Yeah. Because you have a third or a quarter less post holes. Post holes suck. They suck to dig. Holes. But what that means is less posts, which means less money, less concrete, less work.
Yeah.
So I've got longer rails because that allows me to do less work and spend less money. Now,
so you actually are using the 3.1?
Yeah, that's the fence. Because you know how we put 4 sheets in?
Yeah.
Normal colorbond fences only have 3 sheets.
Okay, right.
Now,
it seemed quite long, honestly.
Yeah, well, it's longer than standard because standard is 2350. It's a quarter longer. It literally fits an extra sheet.
There you bloody go.
It fits in, or a third bigger than whatever. Who cares? It's 4 sheets and it makes the job easier. That's what I'm trying to say. What I'm trying to get here, is that the job could be easier again if you paid a man to dig the holes. Now,
it'd be like the drill, the screw bit, the auger.
Yeah, we have an auger. Yeah, I know. We have one, but we had a hand petrol one. Well, I had a guy come today to rip down the shed because the shed was unsafe. It was just, it was all bad. It was all bad.
Yeah.
He came and he ripped it down, and then I went out and I was like, holy shit, you're done. It's been half an hour. And he goes, well, you've got me here for 2 hours. What else do you want me to do? I was like, get rid of those trees, get rid of that dirt mound, like just level the backyard out. And he goes, yeah, sweet, no worries. Just plodding around on his excavator, ripping out trees and like leveling the backyard and everything. And I was like, dude, I'm going to keep your number on fucking speed dial.
Yeah.
Like, I will need you. And he goes, oh, you should have told me about all the holes. Like, I was like, well, you should have told me you existed a week ago. Like, don't fucking come at me saying I should have told you about the hole. Anyway, he goes, yeah, it would have taken me probably like 3 or 4 hours to dig them all. I was like, it's taken us 2.5 days. 2.5 full days, full days. And I looked at him and I was like, well, how much would that have cost? 3 to 4 hours, minimum 2 hours, plus an hour travel. Let's say he was here for 3 hours. That's $400.
Yeah.
It would have cost me $400.
$400. Yep.
Yeah.
How much? So it cost you $300 for him to do the shed plus some leveling. So he ripped it,
and the shed. And like when I say shed, people are going to think, oh, like a garden shed. No,
it's not a garden shed.
This was like 3 meters tall. It was like 8 meters wide by 5 meters. It was a big old wooden shed made in the 80s.
Yeah,
it literally falling down. It was lopsided.
Well, it's just the termites that got to it, you know. Honestly,
I mean, there was a few.
There's a lot of issues.
Bit of an inside joke there.
Yeah, just a little one.
Oh, we're funny. So that happened this morning. So I woke up to the sound of an excavator destroying my shed.
Yeah.
This morning. Jackie woke me up and she was like, hey, you might want to go talk to him. He's like, done. And I was like,
okay.
Literally, yeah. And I was like, I looked out and I was like, it's like 7 o'clock or something. I was like, I'm fucked. I'm so tired. I'm so sore. I'm so over everything. I was like, I'm just going to put my sunglasses on.
Yeah.
I'm just going to walk out there with my eyes closed and just talk to this guy. Like, I'm just so tired. I'm going to micro sleep while I talk to him. But yeah, I just went out and had a bit of a chat, and the guy, he's a really nice guy. Like, he's a cool guy. And he goes,
he's done a job and then he goes, oh, you've got me for another hour and a half. Like, what else do you need done?
Yeah,
like,
I know.
You know that's a good guy.
He's just like, yeah, well, he pulled his phone out. He goes, I'm here for another hour and a half. What do you need? Yeah. I was like, fuck, I don't know. He goes, what about all those bushes there? Do you need them? And I was like, no, get rid of them. I was like, oh, what about that mound of dirt there? And he's just like, yeah, easy. That'll take me like 20 minutes. Like, that's pretty good. He goes, what else do you need? I was like, I don't know. I thought the $300 was just for the shed.
Yeah.
He goes, no, it's for my time. He goes, if I get the shed done in 20 minutes, I get it done in 20 minutes. You got an hour and 40. What do you need? Like, what do you need?
What did he have?
I don't know.
Did he have like a
bobcat and a little excavator?
Yeah, but like in a tipper truck, was it?
No, it was just in the back of a trailer on a truck. Like, it was probably like a little Isuzu truck. It wasn't a big. They weren't big. It was probably like the smallest excavator you could buy.
Yeah,
and it was the same size as a little bobcat.
There you go. Wow.
And mate, it made very short work of all of it.
That's very short. Really fantastic. That is so good.
It's so good to know someone like that too.
100%.
Because I want to build the deck, and he's going to be the perfect guy. Like, if I need to do any landscaping, like if I need to raise an area, mate, he can level it all out, raise it up, easy.
Remove all your grass.
So I can
mowing is the worst.
Oh yeah, actually, you know what? I got plans. I got enough plans for this house that I probably won't have much grass left anyway. So
yeah,
it'll be a mix of decking, shed, driveway.
I was gonna say, when that shed office little lawnmower shack comes in, man, that's gonna need some work.
Yeah, it's gonna be a lot.
I'm excited. When I came over yesterday, like I know you've shown me like the floor plan and stuff like that, and I sort of got my head wrapped around that, and I was like, oh yeah, and you showed me the photos, and you were like, oh man, it's actually a lot bigger in person. And I was like, oh yeah, cool. But I remember looking at the photos, and I was just like, it looks big because of the photos, so I expected it to be a little smaller, and then like
My son just pushed the door open.
I seen that.
I heard Jackie running, and I heard him running. No! And he's just laughing and he's sprinting to the door. Oh, what a little shithead. God.
Yeah, but like, that's good. When I got there, I was like, "Oh crap, this is big. This is a big property."
Yeah, it's
huge.
Yeah,
like
there's so much land.
The amount that you paid
$272.
$272, and like that's definitely going to be worth a lot more by the time.
I reckon I could probably already sell it for, once the fence is done properly, like properly done, and the gates are up. I reckon I could probably sell it for like $330. Like, I was right now,
put up for $350.
I could probably go close to that. I reckon in today's market
already right there.
We've been here like a month and a bit.
Yeah, that's nuts.
Yeah, it's insane, dude. It is insane, like how the market is right now. Market's crazy good if you can sell and you have somewhere to stay. Not great if you have to buy a place as soon as you sell, because you're buying in the same dumb market.
Yeah, that's it.
The fact that we found a house for less than $300,000 is insane,
and that's freaking huge.
Yeah, it's a big.
When I walked in, when you were like, "Oh yeah, the front entrance is a little bit muddy, just going through the back," and I was like, I went in through the back, and I was just like, the kitchen's actually quite large. Then it goes into this giant pub looking living
pub
room.
Looking ass fucking living room.
And like, even your office, like where you are right now, is a lot bigger than what it looks like on camera.
Yeah,
like there's a lot of room. This is bigger than I would say it's bigger than the room I'm in.
Yeah, and it's the smallest room in the house.
It's ridiculous, dude.
It's a big house. It is insane. Once I actually, because I'm going to replace the doors, I'm going to like insulate, because it's old Queenslander. Like the wall is not insulated. It's a single. It's a beam, and then there's VJs, and on the other side of that VJs is the kitchen. It's not like a classic. What most people would know a house as double veneer, which is brick veneer. Sorry, brick on the outside and timber gyprock on the inside. Yeah, that's what 90% of houses are made, right? Like in Queensland anyway, 90% of houses these days are made as brick veneer.
That's it.
But what that does is it gives you a lot of barrier between rooms. There's a lot of soundproofing, that sort of stuff. My house doesn't have that, but because it's such a solid house, it muffles it quite well. Yeah. But I still need to do that. So I have so many things.
There's a lot that will be done to it just because you've got like time to do it. Yeah. Now that you have this place and you've cut back practically everything, you can just work on the house, and it's going to be great. I really cannot wait. And I know we've said this before. It's like, as soon as we have like an office, like an actual creative space for us, like we'll be able to just not constantly, but like we'll be able to fucking work. Yeah, just work hard. And I notice every time, like even when you came over, not last time, but the time before that, when we were sitting in here.
Yeah, and just sticking around with the keyboard and that.
Yeah. Yeah. There was things like it always seems to happen every time we get together. It's impossible for us not to make shit.
And this is the thing, that's what happens. This is how people can be creative, because you go to a place where you can be creative and it just flows. It flows them a lot more naturally than like me, myself now. Like we'll talk about my project idea, because fuck it, why not? But I have this project idea, and that I've spoke to you and we'll continue about, but I don't have any motivation to do it here. I don't, you know what I mean? Like I don't have the feel of wanting to do it here in my office, even though I've just created this really cool space and it feels nice. Yeah. It's not what I want to work in. I want to work in an office with other people like yourself and maybe someone else, if there's someone else who's musically inclined that wants to come fuck around with music with us. Like,
yeah, that's it. And honestly, I wouldn't even say it would have to be music. Like I would say someone that has a real deep sort of creative mind.
Yeah, 100%.
Which would be great, because even someone that's not musical, that just has like ideas that are very creative, like something that's a little bit more out of the box. Like it's the thing of when someone else hears your music or something like that, and they go, "What if you had some other weird aspect to it?" And then you go, "I would never have thought of that."
Yeah,
you know what I mean. And that's the idea of like video guys going, "Why don't you add this weird distortion or weird like visual effect?"
Yeah, 100%.
An audio guy going, why don't you the same thing, distortion and weird like audio effect.
Yeah,
that's
have you thought of trying blank?
Yeah, exactly.
And you go, I haven't. I'll give it a fucking whirl. Let's see what happens.
Yeah.
But so this project idea, right? This project I spoke to you about it already anyway. And listeners of the pod will be the first to hear about it, and maybe hear it one day actually released. Who fucking knows? Like, honestly,
I hope so.
It's a big project idea. Like, it actually, when you think about it, it's actually quite a large project. But essentially, what I want to do is I want to release an album of hip hop music, and then an album of more. It doesn't have to be like metal, but more like pop rock, more metal, like inspired.
Yep.
But the same song. So basically, a cover of my own song in a rock,
a metal
sort of version.
Yeah.
The lyrics will be the same. The singing may be a little different, like maybe less rap and more sing. Maybe no rap. Who knows, right? I don't know, because I haven't made it yet. But the idea is to release is like a part 1 and a part 2 of the same album.
Yeah.
So it's like the hip hop side and the metal side.
What I want to know is, because this is still sort of tripping me up. You've got the hip hop side. Okay, cool. So you've got like a set
hip-hop,
of say
pop, classic, whatever floats our boat, but hip hop inspired.
Very producer orientated, like beat maker sort of stuff like that, with 8 to 10 songs.
Yeah,
and they have 10 or 8 to 10 original names.
Yes.
The naming of the songs. This is what tripped me up from the start, because I like the idea. I love the idea. Does it go from having the 8 to 10 original names of the songs, and then it goes to the metal side, and then and it's the metal version, the same name, and then in brackets metal version?
No, because that sounds horrible.
Yeah, it does.
So it
So
needs to be just a different name. It needs to be big brained. So it needs to be
big head, but
not big head, but big brain.
Right.
And it'll be like let's say, I don't know. I haven't like, if a song's called Light, and then the metal version will be called Dark. Like, you know what I mean?
Just do like opposite sort of stuff, or
yeah,
like
essentially
a polarizing album sort of thing.
Yeah.
Okay, I like it.
And like, I was thinking about this as well, and this could be a bit too wild. But like the end of, like, let's say Hip Hop Song 1, the end of Hip Hop Song 1 could be the start of Metal Song 1. Or the end of Hip Hop.
Yeah.
Or like the last song of the Hip Hop album could be the start of the first metal. I don't know. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it could be something like that. It's almost like a A-side and B-side tape cassette.
Yeah.
But
it actually reminds me of something that Foo Fighters did. I think it was Razor. No, not Razor. Can't remember the name of the album. But it was basically 2 CDs, and CD 1 was all the distortion, the rock, and then it went to CD 2, which was all acoustic and a lot more lighter. And there was no acoustic versions of disc 1 songs, but it was all like just all acoustic originals on one other side.
And you know what? Who fucking knows? Like, this is just a project idea. This may not be what actually happens. You know, we might
make like literally a hip hop pop album, and then we'll just make a pop
rock album. Or you know what? We might even end up just mixing the two together. Who fucking knows, man?
Hey, like, I know a dude. His name's Wizard Hat. I'm gonna tag him on Instagram when this release. Like, hey, at Wizard Hat. top bloke. I love him. His name's Zach as well.
Oh, nice.
ZAKK, like same name.
Wow.
And, yeah,
surely
dude,
not.
Dude, 100%. And like I seen about this dude actually started like following me, I believe.
Oh.
And because he started seeing what I was doing with like lavender plates and shit.
Yeah,
and
nice.
he was like, "Oh, this is really cool." And then he brought out an album, and all I had heard from him so far, like following him on Instagram, was all like hip hop stuff.
Yeah.
And then he was like, "I'm releasing a metal album." And I was like, what the fuck? What is this? And it's called like Sepulchre of Wax or Sepulchre of Wax. And
Sepulchre.
Sepulchre. Yeah.
Sepulchre.
And he was like, "Man, have a listen to this." And it was like 5 songs, but it was heavy, man. It was like heavy fucking stuff. And I was like, this is fucking sick. But like the only stuff that I'd ever seen was like hip hop stuff. Because he makes beats and then he's like, "Oh, time to shred." And he's like this mad fucking dude. And I really like would love to meet him one day because he's like hit me up a couple of times. He's like, "Hey man, I need to send you this merch that, you know, you won, but you live in Australia." And I was like, "No, give me my address." But, like haven't heard much from him, but like, you know, it's fine because he lives in fucking America and trying to
shout out to that guy.
I love him. Zach Stevenson, the fucking wizard hat. Love him to bits.
Shout out, mate.
But that's like just one of those things where it's like you can be completely opposite ends of like the side of music, you know, sort of thing.
Yeah.
It's like you could be listening to like soul, jazz, fucking R&B sort of stuff, and then just go straight into deathcore, death metal, like, thrash sort of shit. And which is what I've done a lot of my life ever since I listened to like starting off with like metal stuff, and then I remember a couple of guys were just like, "Hey, listen to this EDM stuff. Listen to Deadmau5. Listen to Showtek,
mate. Listen to Skrillex. It'll change your life.
You know what? This. You know what? I don't see.
I have a fucking problem.
I don't see electro music so far different to metal.
No, I would agree.
It's still like aggressive stuff.
I think it was Jackie I was talking to.
Yeah.
Or it might have even been. It was someone. It could have been anyone. Actually, now that no, I'm sure it was Jackie because I was listening to Pop Goes Punk with Jackie. Hip hop songs and pop songs are so very similar to metal songs in the form of like the way they're constructed, the chord progressions and the little licks and the hooks and all that sort of stuff. Just super like. Pop Goes Punk is a really great, like, what's the word? It's like a really good piece of education to show that music it's one of those things where a lot of bits and pieces are used in all types of music. Yeah. If that makes sense. Like, you know what I'm trying to say? Like a lot of pop songs, like one that, and normally I don't like covers, right? But Pop Goes Punk there was some songs that were just really fucking good. And one was what was that Taylor Swift song that I think it was
I'll Write Your Name?
No, I think it was We Came as Romans did it. I can hear it. Like I can hear it.
Is it that one was like with the screaming goat?
Maybe. I couldn't tell you the song. Anyway, and Jackie is a huge Taylor Swift fan, right? Huge Taylor Swift. Listen to her since she came out. Big Taylor Swift fan. I don't know. I don't understand. Go, ladies. Why?
Just before I let you continue, Taylor Swift's new fucking like album that she brought out has like 20 something songs on it, and the last song is like 10 fucking minutes long. It even says it in the title, 10-minute version.
Can we not listen to that album? Please?
We're going to listen to a Taylor Swift album.
Talking about music, we're listening to Taylor Swift.
In the future. I reckon anyway, honestly.
The cover's really good. The cover is really fucking good.
Yeah.
It just, I don't know. The Pop Goes Punk albums just really show how close all music is to each other. All these different genres and everything. Like another one was what's Lil Nas's song?
Montero.
No. The first one.
Old Town Road.
Yeah, Old Town Road. It's a country song, but it's hip hop.
Yeah.
It's a hip hop country song.
Yeah, but you look at what Avicii did with Hey brother, like that whole that whole like trip where he was like, let's get a country singer or let's get let's just like have country guitars, and then it's an EDM song. Like straight away, like it's fucking dance music. It, like I don't know if he pioneered that sort of stuff, but there's a lot of people now that are doing that. It's like it's a country song, it's a dance song.
Yeah, it's really cool. I'm enjoying this mix of genres and this mix of different musics and different music being popular as well. Like, I
tell you what, rap and rock have collaborated for a long time, and that is a direct quote from Mike Shinoda. And he's a rapper in a fucking rock band.
And you know what? Oh man, just quickly on that, I had an album from Linkin Park and Jay-Z. Now it was
Collision Course.
Yes, and I tell you what. I really like it. It was really good.
Should listen to it again, honestly.
It was really good. I didn't
like it back in the day. I didn't like it back in the day.
You didn't?
No.
Oh.
You know why? Because I didn't like, funnily enough, didn't like rap, even though I was listening to rap rock.
Yeah, and your favorite
rock.
I was going to say your favorite album was Reanimation, which is, I would argue, a very more rap centric album.
It's a hip hop album.
Yeah. And also your top song of last year, because I'm looking at it. It says the 2nd of the 1st, 2022. Your favorite album of last year was a rap album.
My favorite album of last year was it was MF Doom.
Yeah, you were like questioning this thing.
Yeah, I know, because I thought you were talking about something else. I was like,
you're like,
no.
What do you mean? My favorite album of last year was a rap album. What are you talking? Oh yeah, MF Doom.
The Mouse and the Mask. I've really fallen in love with hip hop. Like I fucking love it. Like I still listen to a lot of like rock, metal, headbanging sort of stuff. But like I've found myself like really fucking like furiously head bobbing to hip hop sometimes.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
There is some fucking Jesus Christ. I'm trying to think of this guy's name. Shit. I'll figure it out by like soon. But like there's like some real hard, like it's like not drill, but it's like UK it might even be UK drill. Like it's hard hitting and it makes you just go fucking love it.
Like
it's fantastic.
Is it 1-4?
No, I don't think it's 1-4.
No. 1-4's they're Sydney boys, I think.
Yeah, right. Okay.
Or maybe Melbourne. I don't know. They're not Brisbane. I know that.
I'm gonna keep talking to you, but I'm also at the same time looking for this stuff.
Yeah, man, go hard. Fucking search for this boy.
I love him. Oh, so a real quick, just a quick shout out.
Another one.
Yeah, because this is kind of strange because I seen this chick playing at the Hyperdome.
Right.
This was it's not the Hyperdome. Fucking Orion. That's
okay. Yeah.
She was really good. She had really good vocal control. She was playing her own guitar. She was just singing along to a lot of her tracks. And then I looked up her. She was like, she had a little thing that's like, follow me on Instagram and Twitter and Facebook. And I seen the Spotify thing, and I was like, oh, I'll look her up. Her name is India Dupreez. Real hot shit. Real fucking hot shit. She has like a heap of good songs. I listen to a lot of them.
Found it.
India Dupreez, with the purple background.
Yep.
Yeah. I think like if there's, and she went to America and like she was studying a heap of fucking music. She did a whole lot of shit going on.
Wow, there's like a big write up about her on Spotify.
Yeah.
At just 18 years old, India Dupreez is riding a steep trajectory. She's 18.
Yeah.
So she's released.
No. She was 18.
Right. Okay.
That's when she did whatever that was. Went to fucking thingo. But yeah, basically she worked with some big name producers that worked with bigger singers and artists and shit like that.
Who produced? Chizzy Stevens.
I don't know who Chizzy Stevens is.
Who has produced records for names like Justin Bieber and producer
Cole Mormon
with who Walk Me Home by the legendary artist Pink.
Yeah. But the thing is like,
Okay.
yeah, cool. You can work with these really cool producers that have made all these cool songs. And honestly, the songs themselves sound really, really fucking cool. I reckon we'd have a shot if we were to show us some stuff and be like, hey, want a feature? We want some vocals.
Yeah.
The thing is, like, obviously, we'll just reach out eventually. I really wouldn't mind getting some
female vocals.
Female vocals. I really like female vocals, and especially hers. Hers are really strong. Hers are really nice. And what was fun was when my daughter was running around her while she was playing, she was like, she knows how to like actually perform on stage. She like that's what she does. She just busks. No, not really busks. She's like performing. She booked like places, like the shops, because she knew that there was a lot of people walking past. There was not as many like me that were like, oh cool, this person's singing, I'm gonna look her up. I couldn't count anyone else doing it while I was doing it.
But regardless, if you look at a lot of, you know, I really hate the word successful. I fucking hate it. You've really
said
do.
It before.
I know. I say this every fucking podcast. I hate the word successful. I hate being like, well, if you look at successful artists, because it's just such a dumb thing. What's successful? I'm going to get into a rant here. Zach, what is successful? It's whatever the fuck you want it to be, right?
Yeah.
Like, this is the thing. You could look at yourself. I could look at myself and be like, I'm a successful musician and artist because I've released a song on Spotify.
Yeah. Okay.
That's it. End of story. I'm a successful
artist.
artist.
Your definition, I'm also a successful artist.
Exactly.
We're great successes.
Yes.
There we go.
So anyway,
we're done. We don't need to do anything now. We've released a podcast. Great success in the podcast. Yeah. Actually, we were number 98 in the music genre in Nigeria. That's actually showed that we were the number 98th listened podcast.
You know what? I haven't
in Nigeria.
I have not looked at our analytics in a couple while. In a couple
of whiles, yeah, that makes sense.
In a couple of whiles. Now, we had our second best month last month. Our second best month ever.
You know what that means?
That means that we must be doing something right. We also, yesterday was
only gonna get better.
So the highest amount of downloads we had from Spotify was April.
Yeah.
And we were only just under it last month.
Yeah, dude.
I don't know
we
what
noticed
the
this trend.
fuck we're doing.
We noticed that 3 monthly trend, dude. And like, if this is going to track...
States, bro. Texas. A quarter of our listeners live in Texas.
Yeah, but more than a third of our listeners... Australia is the least third, if that makes sense. Out of if we were to break it up into Australia is a third, the US has a third, and the rest of the world is a third.
Australia is the lowest third.
The least third. Like they have the smaller portion of the thirds.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous. The rest of the world is listening to us more than Australia.
Spain. Bro.
Yeah. I reckon it's that iVoox or iZook or whatever it was.
Spanish people.
Yeah, man. They're loving it.
What are we doing? Whatever we're doing, I guess we keep it up. They're like laughing at us. They're like, we don't understand what these two fucking bogans are saying, but like, boy, do we love it.
Look, to bring us back on track.
Oh, we have a track?
Get us on the Kato on the track.
Kato on the track.
Yeah.
Pretty sure that's his tag.
I have no idea.
Yeah.
By the way, that artist that I was looking for that like makes me fucking want to punch windows is Schoolboy Q.
Oh, bottle breaking.
Fucking man of the year.
Bottle smashing. Love it.
Bottle smashing, like straight up. I love it, man. That dude like makes me want to fucking throw shit. Nice. I love it. That's another album that we should listen to is Schoolboy Q's. The one with the ski
mask. What about Shakewell?
Shakewell?
Oh, okay, I'm going to show you some Shakewell after this.
All right, let's do it.
Yeah.
I'm really down with it. Fucking dude.
This is are we talking like what our plans are for this year? Because this is our first episode of 2022, baby.
Yeah, welcome to 2022, everyone.
Only
Happy
30
New
minutes.
Year. How was your Christmas? Dude, we're 30 minutes in, and you know what kicked this all off? I said, "How are you going? What'd you get up to this week?"
Yeah, we that was a 30-minute just fucking tangent.
Yeah.
I wish, you know what? Sometimes I wish we had something like some stuff put together, and I will get there eventually. But at the same time, I'm scared of doing that because I would hate to know how long this podcast will be when we start doing shit like that.
We start like breaking off because like I literally will look over last time I looked over it said 15 minutes. This time I looked over it said 35. It's like I spent 20 minutes. We talked about so much shit.
I can't remember what we talked about.
Look, to get us back on track.
Yeah.
You know what we should talk about?
Yeah.
Is our plans. We should have some sort of plan for this year. And I'm thinking the first thing we need to talk about is something real boring for our listeners, but you may see us in the future because of advertisements.
Oh, right, yeah.
We're going to run advertisements on, not on the podcast, but for the podcast on say Facebook and Instagram and stuff like that. So you may actually see us.
You know what? This is what I've been doing. Like I've done some research and I've spent money on ads for stuff.
The data doesn't lie.
Yeah, look. Organic reach just isn't the same as it used to, and there's a reason for it, and that's because Facebook is such a big company now that organic reach just doesn't work the same way it used to. It's the same thing with TikTok and Twitch and fucking YouTube and all content creation type stuff.
Yeah.
It is what you know, it is who you know, not what you know.
Yeah.
Right? And it is who you can get to see your shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, it's the kind of thing where, like, this is a completely outrageous thing and we would never do it because, one, I can't be fucked until it's a lot of money. But if we were to, like, make a mixtape of our music, fly to Hollywood and just do our fucking best to find a artist or musician or someone that we, is very famous, and just fucking find them and be like, please listen to... I can assure you something would probably happen.
Yeah, because we put in the fucking effort for it. Obviously.
Because we flew to...
If we're going to do all of that, we'd have to see results. Like, we would push so hard until we see results.
That's what I'm saying. So, there's certain things... And I'm sure there are people out there who have done that. I'm sure someone out there has gone through the effort of doing some crazy ass shit. Most people just move to LA. That's what happens. A lot of people would move to LA. Most people move to LA to try, and this is the thing. A lot of people move to LA, and
to do exactly that.
And a lot of people have nothing happen.
Yeah.
LA is a fucking place of homelessness. Yeah. There's a lot of homeless people there. There's a lot of lost dreams. There's a lot of 100%. Depressed people because shit just don't go good there. Right?
Yeah.
I would rather chill at my house in Australia and fucking
you literally use the internet to your advantage. You go, I've already talked to like three or four American dudes about rapping on my stuff. Like, it is that easy because I can just go, hey man, do you like what I like? And they go, oh yeah, that's pretty cool. And I go, do you want to rap on that? And they go, oh yeah, okay, yeah. No. It's like it's that easy.
A lot of it's collaborating, talking to the right people, getting people on to do shit. We need to get some guests. You know what? That's another goal for this year. We're going to get some guests on the show. Don't know how the fuck we're going to do it.
Ads, guests, album.
Yeah.
And we need to make a trailer. And we need to actually film the ads. So we need to
film some random shit too.
Yeah.
Some random ass shit.
Funnily enough, I think at the same time, because we're going to be streaming a lot more and we're going to have an actual schedule. I figured out my fortnightly schedule, like for the days and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So that we can actually.
Yeah, you need to send me that because I'm probably going to follow suit for the most part.
it makes sense. Like, it is literally will be, for the most part, it is 7 days on, 7 days off sort of thing. But it is
mixed up over a fortnight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it works out really well. Like, it's practically like on, off, on, off, on, off, on, off, on. Sort of shit. Whatever. We work with that. We start doing more with the time that we have instead of like, you know, it's okay, it's an on night, we'll just stream and play games. You know, it's an on night, we've got to do the podcast. Like straight after this, I'm going to be editing this. This is the first thing I want to do. Is edit this, send through the video to you. And then I think the next thing I want to do is literally do the trailer for my stream. And which is one thing that I think we should both work on is making our stream. And then we should do a live stream Prod.cast.
Yeah, another episode of the podcast live stream.
Get a load of this. Did you know that this episode is the 40th episode?
Oh, wow.
40
episodes.
40 episodes, man.
Wow.
40 episodes, 600 and something downloads. We're literally coming out of our second best month. We're on, nothing on wins, man.
Yeah.
This is the start. This is going to be a start of a really good year, I reckon.
Yeah, I'm excited. Coronavirus Part 2. super COVID.
Say that.
Super COVID.
You know what? There goes.
I swear everyone was like, 2020 is going to be my. I think Swagger Souls. He said he was like, 2020 is going to be a great year. It's like he was like super excited, and then it was like the end of the end of 2020 was like a fucking throwback to the start of the year. And he's like naked just with his helmet, like fucking like huddled in his house. Like, bro, let's hope that COVID.
Too.
Let's hope that like super COVID doesn't come back.
Yeah, that's it.
I mean,
we don't need that shit.
Come back. But, man, we're getting some, just to talk about the Rona, Auntie Rona. We're getting some hectic cases Australia-wide.
Australia, like New South Wales, just seems to exponentially get worse.
Yeah. They're getting like 20 to 30,000 cases a day.
There's no more contact tracing because they're just like, oh, you got a case? All right, well, see ya.
Yeah, well, you know what? Fucking everyone's going to get it very soon.
Please don't go anywhere. And then,
and now it's literally like you stay home for 7 days or until symptoms disappear. It's like... Yeah. Cool.
Yeah. I could be like, oh, no, I don't have any symptoms because I mowed the lawn and I got hay fever. Even though that's a symptom, like a runny nose is a symptom. I was like, no, I think it's hay fever. I'm just going to live.
Yeah.
See you later.
No, there is some other shit that they're talking about, like getting the quick testers and stuff.
That's fucking corruption.
It's for sure. Bad.
If they're if they've got a system in place for having free tests, and then they go, hey man, we can get these faster tests done at home, but you have to pay us like, I don't know,
they're like $30 each.
But, why would you? When you can get free tests.
Yeah, it only takes like 4 hours.
It really does. I've had tests come back.
No, I mean the lines to get in right now is like 4.
Oh, the lines.
My sister was waiting somewhere. She was waiting at a clinic, a COVID clinic.
Oh God,
4 hours. It was some outrageous amount of time.
Yeah. I went around to the corner.
Oh, I can assure you, I live in the middle of nowhere. If I went down to my local pharmacy, was like, "Hey, I need COVID test," they'd just be like, "All right," and then they'll pull their mask up, stab me in the nose, and then they're like, "All right, like." Fuck off back home, mate. And I'll be like, all right, I fucking will. And I go home. And that's about it.
Yeah, dude. It is that easy.
Mate, living in the country's good.
It really is.
Yeah.
The only bad thing... Actually, I've got to ask you. You're getting 50 megabytes with your download? Oh, that's great. Okay.
It's not mega. It's the other... not megabytes. It's megabits.
Megabits, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I can get 100. Where I am.
Oh, right. Okay.
I just didn't pay for it because I don't see a need for it. It's like
$90 or something, isn't it?
Yeah, the difference was like $40 a month. It was like $10 a week difference. And I was like, you know what? Genuinely, I don't need it. I really don't need it. Like 50 megabits a second is fine.
Yeah.
I can stream, Jackie can watch Netflix at the same time.
Yeah.
Harper can be on a fucking tablet. I can be uploading shit. It doesn't matter. Like, it's enough. Only just, but it's enough.
Yeah, that's it.
But, man, you know, I might upgrade once, you know, I build the home office and all that sort of shit. But, We'll see, man. I got some big plans for this place. Got some big plans.
I've got some big plans for this year.
Ooh. Oh yeah, back, man. Fuck, I'm so sorry. I just spent 15 minutes talking about random shit again.
No, that's good because that's the entirety of the podcast.
Yeah, pretty much.
I reckon though, because we don't actually have an album to review, this will be a shorter episode.
Yeah.
But what we can do is, what I want to do is, if you know, I'm talking to you, Blake. If you know any albums that you want to listen to, I reckon we should, like, we've already got that list, but I reckon we should add to it, obviously right now. I reckon one that we should 100% listen to is Oxymoron by Schoolboy Q. I literally just found that album again. I was just like, I gotta remember that album. Oxymoron. Yep. That's a big one. That's like fucking, I want to punch shit sort of album. I love it. Schoolboy Q, man.
Jay-Z and Linkin Park.
Collision Course.
Yeah,
that'd be a good one. Tribe Called Quest. So Chris, our fucking good mate, Architithius.
Friend of the show, Chris.
Friend of the show, and I reckon one day we will have him on, honestly.
Yeah, he keeps asking.
I know. Even
he keeps asking. It's not that this is the thing. When friends say, hey man, can I come on your podcast? Like, I have no problems doing it.
Yeah.
But the thing is that we have like 16 or 17 years of fucking like...
Oh, we can talk to each other. Yeah.
Yeah.
About dumb shit.
Yeah. We have 17 years of fucking hanging out, essentially, right?
Yeah.
We've been hanging out since we're young lads.
Yeah.
The big difference is that a lot of these people, while very, very good friends and love hanging out and talking shit and all that sort of stuff, it's just this is a different vibe. You know what I mean? When we record, it's a different environment. We talk, we don't talk differently.
No.
But this is like our little bubble. And we've just got to, and it's no like, you know, we're not being mean or mean no offense or anything like that. But like, we got to be careful with who we introduce into our bubble.
That's
you know what I mean?
Because like, you're getting in, and then if we don't like it, you're out.
Halfway through the episode, it's like, nah, look, you're out.
He's
sorry,
disconnected.
Man.
He's gone.
Yeah, we just sorry, bro.
And that was Chris.
Oh no, not Chris. No, I don't think there'll be a problem with Chris. But like I said, like it's like. I always compare it to like the Top Gear, fucking Jeremy Clarkson,
Hammond
and May. Yeah, like they have that fucking. What's the word I'm looking for here?
Chemistry.
That's the one. That is actually the one. They have they have their fucking chemistry, and it just works, right? Yeah. If they had introduced someone in as, you know, when they do guest stuff and all that sort of stuff, it's usually one of them talking to the guest person, you know what I mean? Because they have their dumb chemistry that works for them. You know what I mean? Like it could very well end up that one of us interviews someone.
Yeah,
it could.
I reckon as we should. Like we actually should. There is still one person that like I have completely ghosted, and I really fucking hate this because he was such a nice person and like is I reckon 100% still a great person, and I need to get back to him. Lido Breaker, also known as Legacy.
Right, yes.
I think his name is Breaker now. I don't think it's Legacy anymore.
Is that guy from ACAP?
ACAP, yeah.
And, I haven't heard about him since.
Yeah, I know, because like it just sort of, as soon as ACAP ended, I was like,
is he not from the same base?
No, I think he's down in Sydney.
Oh, right. Yeah. Oh, so ACAP is literally people from all over, like...
A lot of the shop, yeah.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah,
I thought it was all from the same... I don't want to dox, so I'm not going to say, like, what base you're at. Doesn't matter. Anyway, I'm not going to say.
Good luck getting on if you don't have a pass.
Yeah, it's an army base. Yeah. Have fun.
Yeah, that's right.
You know what? You'll probably die. So
enjoy.
Yeah,
we've got,
enjoy it. Hey man, we got tanks.
The dogs, man. The dogs. I'm more worried about the dogs.
Yeah.
The canine team that like rolls around and they're just like running with their dogs. I tried to pat the dogs once.
Oh,
don't ever pat the dogs.
Nah.
They look cute.
You're in the army. You should know this.
Oh, dude, no, I didn't know, because the dog squad just does their running. They run, and the dogs are just like with them, and they're just like that's their like PT. you know?
Yeah.
And they were like, they sort of like stopped and they were just like meandering around, just sort of like doing a little walk. And we were like running past them and I stopped and I was like, oh, hey, little man. And I was like, just, you'd like sort of give him your fist to smell. And he was immediately like, I'll fucking have you, boy. And I was like, oh, okay. Ooh,
He looked at his owner and he's like, say the word.
Yeah.
Say the word and I will have this man's head.
I'll have him. Dude, he was
I'll have this man's head on a platter for you. Yeah, dude. Just say the fucking word and I will end this man's life.
So it's like, good luck getting in. But yeah, the thing is like, I 100% want to talk to Lido again. Yeah. Lido, and I reckon 100% Lido on the podcast is a definite thing. We need Matt.
Yeah.
Matthew. We need to get him in because we reviewed his fucking album and now he's bringing out another album.
Wait, he is?
That's what you told me.
No, I told you he was doing NFTs. Yeah, he's minting NFTs. Shit. I don't know.
Okay. Well, there you go.
What a wild change. Anyway.
Oh, speaking of which, we should make an NFT of them.
Oh yeah, we need
because you were telling me that you.
We should make it. We should mint some NFTs.
Yeah, why not?
Yeah, fuck it. I reckon that'd be.
And then you, the viewer, or the listener, can have special things that go with the NFTs. Like the NFTs aren't just images,
and they'll definitely be tickets. Worth millions of dollars.
Oh yeah, get in while they're cheap.
Yeah,
get in while gas prices are cheap,
mate. Starting price $300,000.
Practically
300,000 Russian rubles. I think that equates to about 1,000. I don't know, man. I have no idea what that equates to.
I don't think it's much. I don't think rubles are much.
I think it probably equates. I'm going to guess around 15 grand. 300,000 Russian rubles
right now. So how much? 3,000?
300,000.
Oh, 3. 1, 2, 3. Rubles to AUD. It is 5,520 Australian dollars. What?
Yeah.
There is no way. It is one for what? You will get an 18th of 0.018 of a ruble for $1. Yeah. One.
What's the average Russian wage? Are we moving to Russia?
Dude, it's 50. So $1 is 54.34 rubles. So 55 rubles. $1 is 55 rubles.
Yeah. What's the average Russian wage?
Oh, what? Oh, like.
I'm gonna Google.
What is it? What is a Russian
average
minimum
salary?
Wage?
1.2 million rubles.
And the. Oh wait, okay. So 12,
which would be fuck all, wouldn't that?
Well, the minimum wage in Russia since the first of last year is 12,792, and if we go back one and then we add that, it's 235 Australian dollars
a week.
I don't know. Just said fucking.
Surely that'd be a week.
I don't know. If
anyway, doesn't matter. That's another story for another time.
Holy fucking... Why? First of all, why Russia? You know why? Because currently I'm making a fucking crafting mint playing Tarkov at the moment. I realise now that I can maximise my time. I've got timers set up all throughout the day of when my crafts were getting done so that I could literally start making the next one so that my rubles per hour is at highest. No shit.
You're min-maxing your rubles per hour.
I'm getting big profits per hour. I'm using my time.
If you put that much effort into literally anything that could make you money, you'd probably be rich.
Oh, God. If there was something as easy as that, though, where it was just like, oh, yeah, cool, if I just went to my computer for 3 seconds every 20 minutes, I would do that.
That's what trading is, but the risk is that you lose it all.
You could lose it in less than 20 minutes.
Yeah.
You could lose it in a minute.
Yeah. But, that's yeah. I don't know. It's someone else's thing. Oh, update actually on this whole fucking remember I told you about that AI thing?
Yeah.
Yeah, the AI marketing bot. Yeah. I forgot about it to the point where I forgot the website. Right, so I had to find the Discord, the original Discord that I learned everything from. Jumped in and I was like, "Oh, hey guys, funny question. Totally forgot about this that it even existed." What's the website? And they told me. I was like, sick. So I went and jumped on. I had made $300 US. I don't know when I put it in. When did I start doing that? I can't remember. But anyway, 160 of it was sitting at cash out available. Mm-hmm. So what I did was I just reinvested that 160 straight back into the bot.
Okay.
So now instead of having 150, I now have $310 available to market with, right?
Okay.
So the whole thing of this is that I'm just going to keep putting it back in.
I mean, why not?
Yeah. I mean,
if it compounds.
Yeah. Well, that's
fantastic.
Yeah. That's exactly what it's doing.
That's all I learned from my, it wasn't even a business class at fucking high school. I can't remember what it was called. Work experience? No, it wasn't called work experience. What the fuck was that class?
I need to talk to an Australian accountant because I have no idea how this is going to work.
Well, you haven't taken any money out.
Yeah. So
and as long as you leave it for over a year.
This is my question because essentially what I've done is I bought Bitcoin. Yeah. I then sold the Bitcoin to this website for US dollars.
Yeah.
And I'm using those US dollars to make more US dollars.
Yeah.
I then believe I have to withdraw as Bitcoin.
Oh, if you withdraw.
That's what I'm going to say. Now I need to talk to an accountant. This is not like an easy. Oh yeah, this is just how you do it. This is going to get confusing.
I'll tell you this right now. If you use Bitcoin to pay your utilities, you don't actually have to pay any. What do you call it?
Oh no, you better believe you do. If you use Bitcoin as goods and services for goods and services, you have to pay tax on it. You can't get around the tax man. No,
as utilities, if you pay your power bill, every power bill, and you're using Bitcoin to pay for power, you don't have to pay the taxes on it because it's going straight from your Bitcoin wallet to that. It's only when you cash out.
That doesn't sound right.
That's 100% right. Go,
really?
Look it up, but that's what I learned from because I have to learn all this stuff.
There was this guy on Facebook who told me.
All right, go on. go on. Because I got my info straight from the ATO.
Oh, okay, good. No. I'm joking. I didn't talk to anyone on Facebook.
And funnily enough, I got my information from the ATO after I'd listened to some guy from YouTube.
Nice. What's his name? Not a scam crypto man?
Not a scam bot. Please click on my ATO link.
Not a scam. I'm crypto man.
So some sort of superhero. Oh, I like that.
Love it. Fucking love it. Hey, what are we listening to?
Speaking of music.
What are we listening to?
First album of the year.
Yeah, we do have an album.
First album of the year, and this we could talk about it. We could, if you've got another album that you want to listen to.
No, I don't.
You don't? Do you want to listen to this album?
Yeah.
All right, hell yeah. We're going to listen to. Oh fuck! I forgot.
You're like Kylie Minogue.
We're going to listen to 1989 by Taylor Swift.
Fucking kill me now. Honestly, just kill me now.
It's called "Around the Fur" by Deftones.
Yeah.
Yeah, we could have listened to White Pony, but I reckon we listened to Around the Fur.
Okay.
Yeah, because I already like White Pony, and I've barely listened to Around the Fur, and I've barely listened to Deftones in total.
I think there were 2 songs from Deftones in my playlist in 2011.
Yeah.
Way back when.
Yeah.
How was 2011 11 years ago? 11
10
years ago.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, gross.
Straight out of school. Oh, it was a year after school. Finished.
Gross.
Dude.
Didn't you leave 2009?
No, 2010.
Oh. I was meant to leave 2012 then.
Yeah.
But I didn't. I also left in 2010. Yeah, because fuck school. Bro, I dropped out. I dropped out so quick, you have no idea. Seriously, the second that my granddad was like, hey, you can have a job at the paint factory I work at. I was like, full time? He's like, full time? It's like, fuck it.
Alright.
Sounds great. Let's do it.
Sounds like I'm going to make money and not be fucking waste my time in a place I don't want to be.
Not be at school learning about algebra.
Oh, dude. You know what fucking kills me is I remember sitting in a maths class and I was on the lowest maths class. I was on the lowest English. I was in the
Maths C?
No, like I'm talking
Maths A?
No,
Prevoc?
Yeah, Prevo maths, man. I was on fucking dumb cunt maths and I was just like, just give me a way out of this place.
You're like, give me job, please.
But I remember doing Prevoc maths and we were learning about factors. And I to this day I still like, I remember I had to do it again.
So like to the factor of or something?
I did, but I don't know what it means.
Has there ever been a time in your life that you've needed to know what factors are?
No, never in my fucking life have I ever needed to know factors. Thanks, miss, I can't even remember your name because I hated your class so much.
I used to sleep in maths.
Dude.
Maths was my class that I used to go night-night.
I'm not bad at maths.
I was in maths B?
That's a hard one. That's a decently hard one.
I was getting like B to B plus.
Yeah.
But I used to sleep every class. I'm actually like my maths is fairly good.
Yeah.
It lacks nowadays because I don't really practice it too much. But in high school, my maths was pretty good. I used to smash it, and I used to sleep in class. And I would like finish a test, and I'd get like an A- or something on the test.
You know why? Because fucking maths. Well, this is what I learned from like the whole maths ABC sort of stuff. I think maths A was like just above Prevo maths.
Yes.
Maths C was like top maths.
Yes.
My brother sort of said it the right way, and he was like, Maths A is like if you want to be a little bit smarter than a dumb cunt. Maths B was like you want to go to uni, and Maths C is if you want to become like the Asian accountant that like.
Maths C was if you just want to flex on people.
Yeah, dude. And my brother was doing Maths C and B.
Yeah, it's gross.
But the thing is like he was real straight up about it again. He's like, there's formulas for literally everything. If you want to like literally do any sum, it is this number with this formula and you get this answer. Like you will get the result every time as long as you follow the formula.
I mean, a Rubik's Cube is a form of maths.
It is 8 steps and I can teach you those 8 steps.
For one simple payment of buy our NFTs.
That's it. Buy our
NFTs. You know what? We're going to bring out an NFT. Yeah. And on that NFT, it's going to teach you, the viewer and listener,
how to solve a 3x3 Rubik's Cube.
You're going to get access to a video of Zach teaching you how to solve a Rubik's Cube.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Is it worth it? Definitely.
Oh, maybe.
Do we also do we also make money from every time it gets sold? Of course.
Yeah. So you should pass it on to your friends.
Do we somehow get filthy rich from this? Probably not.
God no. God no.
We can hope and dream and wish.
Have you seen some of the NFTs that have been like floating around? Like obviously the monkey one.
So there's
like the chimps. What do you call them?
A lot of, I don't even know, man. I don't know. I'm
dirty monkeys.
Really, something like that.
Filthy chimps. What are they called?
I don't know, man.
I'm looking.
I've heard a lot of talk about people inflating the price. Essentially, but
Bored Ape. That's what it's called.
I'm fucking I'm so sore and tired. It is ridiculous. I've heard of people sending their friends like 100 Ethereum, buying the NFT from themselves for 100 Ethereum, which ends up being like 300 grand, right? So that the cost is like, oh my god, these are worth 300,000. And then, he bought it from himself, but then he sells it for 150 Ethereum. So he makes an easy 50 Ethereum. You with me?
No.
Because so he has... He buys it from himself, which inflates the price. Another random person then goes, well, I've got to have this. Yeah. And they pay 120 or 130 Ethereum. So he makes an easy 20, 30 Ethereum.
So, but don't you essentially pumping transaction fees?
Yeah, whatever the fees. I don't fucking know exactly how
that's fucking surely... Oh, I guess, after the 120 Ethereum, because 100, one Ethereum is like a couple of $1,000.
That's like $3,000.
Yeah.
Unless it's dropped, I don't know. I don't really keep up anymore. But the thing I've got money in there, but all I do is I look at it and I just go, I really want to just transfer this to my fucking slots account and I want to play some slots. That's the only thing I do. I look at my Bitcoin and I go, I want to gamble with this. Yeah. So I just don't look at it. I don't.
That's what I do with my because I still mine.
Really?
Mine with my I've been mining ever since I got back. Like I'm mining up until I left, and then as soon as I got back, it started mining again. Wow. Because I didn't want to mine while I was gone for 3 months.
In case.
Yeah, just in case the fucking thing caught fire. But like I'll leave it on overnight, and I'll just like turn it off for like the 4 or 5 hours that I'm like using the computer.
Yeah, yeah.
So it's mining probably like 19 to 20 hours a day.
Wow. Which, how much have you made from it?
All up. Let me press some buttons and I'll bloody tell you just how much. I've got to log in, and then I've got to do this. It's about, honestly, it is about all up about $400.
That's not bad.
$400 for literally just letting my computer do shit. But the problem is that I don't know how much
power.
How much powers really cost, because you know how I was saying like my power is like $600.
I've totally remembered this. Okay. This makes so much sense now. This makes so much sense because we were having a chat with good friend of the show, Tyler Frosty, about our electricity prices.
Yes.
Now I was like, I'm like $24 a week. Frosty's like, yeah, I'm like $1 or $2 a day. And Kim was like, we're like $7 a day.
I don't think mining is efficient. Now thinking about it, I don't think mining's that efficient. I think I might stop mining. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to stop mining.
And see what happens. And just see what I'm like.
I'll stop for like 3 months because it's literally the start. So I'll stop now because for 3 months.
The epiphany of that, of just realizing why your power bill is so high.
And I think in the last 3 months,
oh, dude, that's so funny.
I'm nowhere near offsetting that.
So funny. That's so funny, man.
I hate that this is going to get turned into a short too. This is 100% going to get turned into a short.
That's so funny.
Fucking upset now.
Oh, shit. Man, that's good. Yeah, stop mining.
Yeah, I'm going to stop mining from now on. There's no more mining.
Get solar panels and then you can mine.
I'm just going to take... I'm going to get an ASIC and then just take it to work.
Yeah.
I won't pay for it.
Oh my god, that is hella funny. Because I couldn't understand. I was like... And Jackie goes, well, they leave the air conditioners on 24/7. I'm like, fucking so do I.
Yeah.
Like, my air conditioner's on. It's on right now. It's on 22 degrees.
I now have a reason to turn off my computer. My computer is on, like, almost all the time. Like, for weeks.
Bro, that's funny.
Oh, shit, dude.
Look, you know what?
You know what? I'm going to turn off... Oh, dude, this is going to make so much difference because, like... Oh, fuck, dude. I'm going to actually have to look up some, like, shit. to figure out like if it is actually my computer or if there's something that's actually draining because like
it's your it's your GPU. The amount of power it draws to fucking
it's like
mine.
70 watts.
Yeah.
It's like 70 watts.
No, I'm telling you, it's your GPU.
70 watts.
I'm telling you, right? I tell you right here, right now, it's your GPU. I forgot that you mine.
Yeah. I need to go to the rig manager.
That's hilarious. You know what? On that, I think we're gonna end it here.
We're gonna have to end it.
We're gonna end it here.
I'm embarrassed. I must leave.
Oh my god!
So
thank you for listening. Welcome to 2022 again.
You're here. You made it.
Fuck! I was gonna plug everything at the start of the episode. Remember?
We can do that for the next one then.
Yeah.
We'll remind us. We'll do it at the top of the show.
Yeah, we're going to do it at the top of the show. We have a YouTube. We both have Twitch, which I believe is in the show notes. Come hang out. Come watch. That's actually a very big way you can support the show.
Yep.
As well as by sharing with a friend the show, coming and watching our streams, liking and commenting and subscribing to everything we do.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Listening to our personal music, both of ours, which we'll hopefully be releasing more of. We should sell beats too, by the way.
Yeah, we've said that before as well.
Yeah, we should look into that. Yeah, thanks for listening.
We've got to finish beats.
Yeah, we do. I've not got much else.
The album of the week is Around the Fur by Deftones.
Yes.
So if you're listening to this,
the
first album, it's 1997, I believe. I believe it's 1997.
I was but a wee young lad back then.
A wee young lad?
Oh, wee young lad.
Yeah, 1997.
Oh, a wee young lad back then.
Funnily enough, at the start of the year, as of yesterday, just as another quick tiddly bit, me and Kim have started watching SG-1, Stargate SG-1, every episode, an episode a night.
Bro, I'm so excited for you.
Dude, I love it. The second episode, I'm already hooked. Like, I'm well hooked.
One of my favorite episodes, it's the Groundhog Day episode. One of my favorite episodes. You'll get there eventually. I don't know what season it is.
I'm ready.
Well and truly. I reckon it'd be like season 5 or 6.
I love any sort of time thing where it repeats. The time repeating episodes are my favorite episodes of any TV show. Like even if it's
you know
not
what
a sci-fi
you would like the
it.
Adventure Zone because one of their arcs is a Groundhog's Day.
All right,
it's really cool. Thanks for watching or listening. Mainly listening. I think most people.
There's a lot of listening.
There's not much watching going on, but I haven't
listen and watch at the same time.
Yes, listen to link up the Spotify with the YouTube video.
That'd be perfect. Actually, if everyone could do that, to open up your Spotify, open up YouTube, mute YouTube, and then try and sync it up.
Because the Spotify one has special, unheard of things that the YouTube one doesn't get.
That's right, like the end of this episode. Wait, that means that literally the YouTube will just cut off and then we'll just keep talking.
Yes.
Shit.
That's all that's going to happen. We need to go. We need to finish up. This is it. Welcome to 2022.
Yeah.
We did it.
We're here. Let's do it again. Let's do a whole new year.
A whole new year.
Let's go. All right.
Okay,
let's cut it there.
We're
Thank you.
fucking done.
Leave him alone, Miss Elsa. You bad luck to me.